Welcome to the Summer Ready Challenge. I'm Nisa with Ignite, and this is where we build strong, confident bodies for real life, not just workouts.
Good morning, Ignite. Happy Monday. Welcome to, you ready for this? Day 50 of our Summer Ready Challenge. I feel like this has flown by and you guys have crushed it. And welcome to push-pull trisets. All right, the equipment that we're gonna use. Well, let me just tell you a little about push-pull trisets. We're working pecs, we're working back, and we're working shoulders. So you want the heavy dumbbells for pecs and back, and more moderate to light dumbbells for shoulders. I've got 5s all the way up to 20s. All right, let's warm up the shoulders right here. Good morning, Sam. Welcome back. Take these arms, y'all, big arm circles right here. All right, now 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and reverse it. So today we're kind of gonna go off grid. We're gonna go a little rogue with our exercises, a little different. All right, I also have a physio ball. If you have a bench, you might want that too for the pec work. 3, 2, 1. Now just open, close, very gentle. Keep your arms soft, elbows bent. Stay anchored again through your lower body. Good morning, Jenny. Y'all, love seeing y'all all ready to rock and roll on a Monday. Let's go. 4, 3, and then we're gonna hinge it. 2, and 1 right here. All right, go ahead and hinge. And I want you to do the Michael Phelps swing. So just open and close these arms. We're keeping the exact same movement we did when we were standing, but now we're hinged. Big pull. Just letting these arms kind of flop behind us. 3, 2, 1. All right, come right here to standing again. Take your arms out, and I just want you to let the arms fling from side to side. This right here is all about your spine. Letting your arms wrap around your body. You're following your eyes, or your body is following your eyes, vice versa. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Now, I want you to just shrug and release. Shrug. Shoulders come up to the ears. Lift, lower, lift. We're working just a little trap right here. Let's go for 3, 2. Good morning, JJ. Welcome back. Also 2, 1 right here, y'all. Press, push it up, push. Big stretch up. You feel kind of now your traps feel maybe a little fatigued after that shrug. 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, go ahead and get into a hinge. And I just want you to take your palms forward and pull. So we're actually, well, I'm gonna take us into a plank in just a second and we'll do this, but I'm just getting the reverse, getting our bodies kind of used to this reverse pull. Pulling always to more of the waistline, never up to the shoulders, because we want this to be all about the back. All right, now go ahead and take it into your high plank. Okay, before we do a reverse pull, I want you to high plank into a reverse fly. Reverse fly. Imagine you're grabbing a dumbbell and you're going into a reverse fly, which is exactly what we're doing. All right, so elbows stay soft. So when I said we're going rogue today, we're just gonna do everything a little different, kind of non-traditional, some traditional, but some non-traditional. All right, now go ahead and just press it back into your child's pose for a sec. Stretch out your lats. Press your palms onto the ground. Feel that good stretch? And now go ahead and come back up to that high plank. Now, I want you to reverse row pull. So the dumbbell will be down here. You're gonna pull, and then pull, pull. So you'll grab the dumbbell and release it every time you high plank, reverse pull. So we've never done a high plank with a reverse pull. We've always done a high plank with the regular row. So we're gonna do reverse row here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, press it back into your downward facing dog. I want you to think about right here stretching out your pecs. Keep those fingers open wide. We're not gonna do any jumping today, but we can still enjoy the benefits of this lower body stretch as well. But really reach the pecs to the knees, and here we go. Walk your hands to your feet. Go ahead, bring yourself up. Let's do a couple more right here, y'all. Just warming up the Arnold press. Push, palms face one another. We're gonna do what's called a piston press. It's where one arm is we're up, boom, boom, boom. So it's the same thing like an Arnold press, but we're just switching a little faster, a little faster. Palms face you, face me, face you, face me. There you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now right here, I want you to just roll your shoulders up, back. We're going to cross the body like a diagonal shoulder raise. So today, all about the pecs, all about the back, all about the shoulders. So big push muscles and pull muscles in the upper body. 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, shake it out. Let's get ready. We have a 45-second countdown. Let me tell you the first 3 exercises that we have in a day's class. So triset, 3 exercises per circuit, 2 rounds. So we're gonna start off with just a basic chest press. We're not going off the grid with this one. Line on your backs or a bench or a ball, just a basic chest press. Make sure when you come down, elbows aren't up here. They are a little bit lower, okay? Straight across from your pec line. Chest press, and they're gonna move on to a single arm row in a bird dog, and then a shoulder shrug with a narrow press. So we're gonna take it into pecs, back, and shoulders. All right, so if you're on a bench, totally great. So I want y'all to remember, pecs are very big, strong muscles in the upper body. Start with the right across from your pecs, and from there push. If you're on a bench, you're letting your head rest. If you're on the ground, you're also letting your head rest. I'm not letting my head rest because of my headset, so follow what I'm doing with my arms, just not my head. Whew. All right, big, strong push. So your palms are a little angled, like 45 degrees. Come all the way down. We're going big and heavy if you have that option. Strong pecs, strong push muscles. 3, 2, 1. Now bring this to your chest and then sit yourself up. All right, now we're gonna take it into a bird dog row, single arm row. So find a dumbbell. I'm gonna go with the 15 in your right hand. All right, so we're gonna extend the left leg and we're gonna pull. So here's the thing with a bird dog row. We're automatically activating the core. Make sure you're pulling to your waistline and your dumbbell's not starting up by that left hand. It's starting below the right shoulder. Pull. We can't straighten out our arm, obviously, so that means that this arm never, the back here, this right rhomboid lat never gets a break. Here we go. 4. Extend that left leg long. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, I'm gonna go with the 15 here. We're gonna do what we warmed up with the shoulder shrug. So now we're moving on to shoulders. So we're gonna shrug. Looks like this. Shrug to clean it, press it, and down. All right, here we go. Shrug, clean it, press it. So we clean it up to the shoulders. Shrug it, clean, press. Woo, perfect. So what I want you to watch for is any kind of arching in the back here when you clean and press it. And when we push above our head, we keep those shoulders down. Awesome work, 7 seconds. One more. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, put that down. We're back to the chest press. So line on our backs. If you don't have a bench and you wanna lift up into a glute bridge, add any kind of lower ab option in there, I want you to do that by lowering and lifting your legs with you. You can add a glute bridge. All right, team, here we go. Final, just basic chest press. Phew. If you only have lighter weights and you don't feel like you're challenged here, you can crank it up. You can go a little faster, but keep your form. Or you just go really slow. You add even more resistance. All right, 10 more seconds. Why does this burn so bad? Ooh. All right, team, make sure you're exhaling as you push the dumbbells up. 3, 2, 1, bring everything to your chest and then walk yourself up, whether or not you're sitting on a ball or coming from the ground. All right, team, here we go. Get ready. Left row, extending that right leg and bird dog. Left knee on the ground. All right, take this dumbbell, pull it down first and then pull, meaning like just pull it down below the shoulder. Extend your right leg long. Now tuck your right hip under, lengthen through your neck and spine. The second that dumbbell taps the ground, you're pulling it right back up. Keep the shoulders pulled down. All right, good. 10 seconds left. Keep pushing that right leg far behind you. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, instead of standing with the shrug to narrow press, I want you to do it kneeling, because we're taking away all opportunity to use any lower body momentum. If this bothers your knees, then of course stand up. All right, here we go. Shrug, curl, press. Whew. Just changes a little bit. Just when our body thinks it knows what we're gonna do, we're confusing it, and that's exactly what we want. Great job with the big, strong press up. And I just challenge you to not do the lip curl when we do these shoulder exercises. They're really hard. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, before we switch over to the second circuit, we're gonna always do some back work, prone back work. So go ahead and lie on your stomach. All right, for 1 minute, fingers to the ears. All we're gonna do is just lift up and down. All right, so just prone back extensions. I want you to reach your fingers to your ears for the first 30 seconds. I want you to extend your legs long. Neck and spine are long. You're not looking up, you're looking straight at the ground. Pull your shoulders down. Kind of pull your elbows down too. Awesome work. Now quads also off of the ground, so engage them. Go ahead now and squeeze your butt. Now take the arms out in front of you and lift. I know this is not comfortable. I want you to extend your arms as far out in front of you as you can. We only have 15 more seconds left. Almost there. Keep your quads popping, glutes strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Rest. Now sit it back. Child's pose. We have a 1 minute recovery. So we have a bridge from circuit to circuit. It's always going to be a 1 minute back exercise. All right, let's get ready for circuit number 2, whole new set of exercises. All right, so the first exercise, a chest fly. Lying on your back again. We're going out here. Bench, ball, back, whatever you want. You'll want to go lighter, keeping those elbows soft. Giving a big hug. It's like I'm coming in right here, giving you a hug. That's the sensation that we want with that. Then we're going to take it to that plank to reverse row pull, where we're here. Okay? All right, team, get ready for the chest press. I'm sorry, the chest fly. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. If you're on your back, and you're not on a ball, again, you can lift up into a glute bridge. You can lift up into, lift your legs up above your head and add some lower ab work by taking your legs up and down. You can do some reverse crunches, your choice. Same thing with this the chest fly. We want to keep the dumbbells across from the pecs, not the eyeballs. 3, 2, 1. Bring it to your chest and then begin to sit yourself up. All right, moving on. So what you're gonna wanna do here, because we've never done this exact thing before. So palm's gonna be facing forward here. Pull to the waistline and then bring it back to the top. Pull, bring it back. Here we go. Pull, pull. Elbow right up to the side, but your palm is facing forward. Squeeze everything tight. If you need to come to your knees, of course, you can always do that. Big, strong reverse row. Pull. All right, team, almost there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're gonna come to standing. And we're gonna do that diagonal shoulder raise. I'm gonna do 10s. You might need to do one lighter on one side than the other or heavier. All right, alternating, go right first. We're going across the body. Palm is facing down. Awesome work. Carla at the Casita Big Blue Texas skies. Whew. We're feeling this at the top of the shoulders, right? Hopefully you're feeling it right there. Awesome work, Amy. Now, while we're doing this, we don't want to shrug. We want to keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. That's it, Jenny. 7 seconds. We'll finish left since we started right. 4, finish that left. 3, 2, 1, Sam. Amazing. Good work. All right, back to the chest fly. Those are our 3 exercises. Chest fly time again. All right, giving that big hug. All right, team, here, start above your pecs or even a little lower with those dumbbells. I like to kind of release my grip here and not do like a death grip on the dumbbells, but just kind of release it. I think it puts a little more tension into my pecs. Awesome job. Inhale down, big exhale up. Last 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, awesome work. All right, bring it to your chest. Come back up, flip over into your plank. All right, so I'm gonna start with my right reverse row first and then move to my left. So I'll finish left. If you would like to join me in that combo, do it, or you can go opposite. Here we go. Round 2 hopefully feels a little more natural, normal muscle memory's taken over. With this pull, we get a little bicep action with all the pulls as well. Keep the hips square to the ground. Neck and spine stay long. Exhale as you come up. 7 seconds. Ooh. Almost there. Finish. 3, 2. I'm gonna finish left. 1. Rest. Awesome work. All right, here we go. Whew. Shoulder, diagonal shoulder raise. Here we go. Let's do this though. As long as your knees are okay with it, let's get on our knees. Right here, so our no momentum. Here we go. Big lift. No shoulder shrugs. Great work, Kendall. Woo! Anybody's grips getting a little fatigued. All right, careful on the way down. Awesome work, JJ. All right, I feel myself shrugging. I gotta keep those shoulders down. All right, team, 7 seconds. I started right, so I'm gonna finish left. You do what you need to do. 3, 2, and 1, done. All right, here we go. Let's get ready for our bridge. Our bridge from circuit 2 to circuit 3. We have lower back extensions. So we're gonna lie on our stomachs. Let me show you what we got. We have a V with our arms. So arms out in front of us, thumbs are up, and we lift and lower. Same thing, keep those legs engaged. Thumbs up to the sky. Keep the neck and spine long. So of all the exercises we do, these are gonna make us sore. My prediction. All right, good, keep those thumbs up. We're halfway, team, we're halfway. Let's add a little something. Add your legs, lift and lower your legs with your arms. Try to lift and lower with some very gentle lifting and lowering energy. 10 seconds. Try to extend those arms as long as they'll go in your V. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh. All right, here we go. Recover. You have 54 seconds left.
If you want more workouts like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new workouts every week.
All right, moving on, team. Back to the pecs. Another way of a chest press. So earlier, palms are forward like this. This time, we're gonna reverse. So we're like this. Here, on our backs. Yep. Instead of like this. So it's gonna be a little different. Then we're moving to single arm, straight arm, pull. So just here, pull, pull. So normally we do rows with this. Now we're just gonna do a straight arm pull, have our left arm extended, and then we'll take it into a V up with a shoulder press. So we're gonna incorporate some abs with shoulders. All right, on our backs again. I'm gonna use 15s with this kind of wonky reverse grip shoulder press. All right, here we go. Palms face you, and we're up. Go straight down. Arms are at 90 when they come down, and then press. So when I said we were gonna go a little rogue today, this is what I meant. We were gonna mix it up with some non-traditional movements. 15 more seconds. Inhaling down, exhaling up. If you're on your back and not on a ball or a bench, lift your butt up high, high, high. Well, either way, everybody lift your butt up high, high, high. Let's get the benefit of a glute bridge. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, I would say keep this weight, but I don't know exactly what you have, but we're gonna be right here. Straight arm pull. So what we wanna be very aware of is when we come down with the dumbbell, we're not letting any kind of swing happen. We're staying, keeping the back working the whole time. So we don't want this dumbbell coming all the way out in front of our foot. We just want it parallel in front of the left leg. So I've got the dumbbell on my right hand. Right leg is back. Whew. Awesome work. Are we feeling this? I am definitely feeling this. Ooh. All right, team, 8 seconds. Really isolating this right lat. 3, 2, 1, rest, 20 seconds. Now I'm gonna grab 12 with this seated narrow press. Maybe a little over ambitious. Here we go. So everybody sit down with me. You're gonna like this. All right, so we're gonna V up, press, V up, press. So legs are straight. Woo! Keeping those arms narrow. Yes. Oh, way to go, team. 15 seconds left. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sheesh. All right, here we go. Back up to the top. So if you can go heavier and you have access to go heavier, you feel like your last round was like, I could do more. I want you to do more. Don't short change yourself. All right, team, here we go. Reverse grip presses. Here we go. Keep these elbows pulled in tight. So like I said, towards the end of last narrow or reverse grip chest press, everybody lift your butt up high. Woo! Halfway. All right, great work. Carla, Amy, Jenny, Kendall, JJ, Sam, 5 seconds. 3, y'all are awesome. 2, 1, bring it to your chest. Walk yourself up or sit yourself up. Woo, all right. Straight arm, left pull. All right, here we go. Right leg in front, left leg back. Here we go. I'm gonna take my right arm out. I want you to think about lengthening through the crown of your head, stretching out through the base of your spine. Maybe it's a little chin tuck, just a little bit. Great work. 14 seconds. Now make sure the hips are squared, shoulders are squared. We're not opened up left. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest. All right, team, V up with a narrow press. This one we get extra credit for. All right, rack those weights. Here we go. V up. Push it up. This is our last exercise in our 3rd circuit. Awesome work. If you need to just take one leg up, that's totally fine. And then the other leg. Woo, this one is lasting forever. Here we go, 9 seconds. And then we're on our stomachs again. 4, 3, 2, woo, 20-second recovery. We're on our stomachs. This time, we're lifting up. Arms are in a T, so out to the side. Okay. All right, on our stomachs, neck and spine are long. Go ahead and start with your palms facing the ground and just lift and lower. Very slow. Go ahead, pop those quads, squeeze your butt, pull your shoulders down. Ooh. All right, now take the thumbs and rotate them up towards the sky. Oh, whew. This is a lot, isn't it? All right, the palms back down towards the ground. Now, when you come up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze. It's like a reverse fly. Now, final set, thumbs back up and lift the lower body with you as you lift upper body. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I have a strange suspicion our rear delts are gonna be sore tomorrow too. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, rest. Okay, stretch it back, team. And let's get ready. It's our final circuit. All right, so different kind of chest press. We've never done this before. So we're on our backs. It's a chest press. We're here, and then we pull the arms into our body, and then we open them back up. So it's a wing press. So we're just flying our wings. In, out, up, down, in, out, up, okay? Just make sure your angle is never like this. We want to keep this angle 90 degrees when we come, okay? All right, let's get ready. 10 seconds, then I'll tell you what we have with everything else coming up. All right, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. All right, we go down. We squeeze and hug the arms into our body. We open up, we press. So that's what I want you to think about. Hugging your arms into your body as you move your wings. Good, 18 seconds. Pull it in strong. Take it out, big strong press. 9 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, so I'm going to use 15s. We're now going to go into a plank row to a tabletop, hover tabletop row. So we're going to pull, pull, step forward, pull, pull. All right, here we go. Whatever arm you pull with, just make sure you finish with that opposite arm. So if you want to then take it to your knees and not hover in that tabletop, totally great. Also, palms are facing one another this time. The normal row, I want you to really squeeze those elbows into your side. 15 seconds. Woo! Anybody's back. Ooh, really feeling the fire. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. I'm gonna go with 10s. We're gonna sit into a straddle and we're gonna do that piston press that we talked about at the beginning of class. Very similar to an Arnold. So join me just like right here in a straddle. All right, start with your right arm up, facing out, and here we go. Push, push, push. So we are just like that Arnold press. So what we're not do normally on a regular Arnold press, we stop here and we start up, down. This time one arm is always up and the other arm is always down. Push, sit up nice and tall, and that straddle. Woo. Lower abs, keep them engaged. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Rest. All right, back to the wing press. Let's do this. All right, this is obviously, we're getting close to the end. So we want to really make sure we are staying focused on our form as fatigue is setting in. Oh, woo. So be very form focused. Keep your brain to the pecs. Here. Oh, I almost said a word I shouldn't say. I was gonna say I can't do it with these weights, but yes I can. I can go 14 more seconds. How about it, team? 7 seconds. 5. Finish one more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it into the body. Bring yourself up. Whew, that did me in. Okay. We've got our plank rows. Keeping it narrow. And then taking it to a plank to a hover. All right, here we go, or a tabletop. Your choice. But let's do this. Make sure you don't row yet until you are like fully in that awesome plank and fully in that hovering tabletop. Ooh, keep those elbows drawn in tight, close to the body. 10 seconds. 4, 3, finish all the way. Finish that rep. 1, done. All right. Crawl on my way back here. Okay. V-sit, straddle, piston. Let's start with our left arm up. Burst. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Woo. Oh my goodness, y'all. Perfect. Push it up, sit up as tall as you can. Imagine there's a string connected to your ceiling, to the top of your head, and it's lifting you up. Keep those lower abs in. Almost there. Oh God. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, one more back extension. And then we've got 2-minute finisher. And then we stretch for a couple minutes. Okay, arms by your side on our stomachs. Right here. So all we're doing, lifting up, down. This one should feel the best of all the back extensions that we've done. Really press the palms up to the squeeze these arms tight. We're only gonna do this for just 10 more seconds. We're gonna keep this bridge a little shorter. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. 2 exercises. We're gonna do each one for 1 minute. Let me show you. Let me grab a quick sip of water. One is called a candle push-up. Looks like this. I just want you to play with it. Doesn't need to be perfect. Take your time. We'll have a whole minute to do it. So, can I push up? Probably not. On my knees. Push up. Then I'm gonna jump my feet forward. I'm gonna go back, lift my legs up into a candlestick, and then come back. Push up, jump it forward or walk it forward, lift it up, and then bring it back. You do not have to jump, you can step, make it yours. We're just trying something new, okay? In the spirit of staying young in heart and body, mind, and spirit. All right, here we go, team. 1 minute. Let's do this. Push up. Jump or walk your feet forward. Candlestick, shoot it up. Whew. I'm walking my legs back. Get that good push up. Make sure your palms are by your pecs. So, what we have to do in moments like this, we're like, if we feel resistance to try something new, this is where we have to remember who we were, who we are, but who we were as kids. PE coach would give us this, we'd be all over it. So we're not suggesting you guys are not all over it. This is me basically giving myself a pep talk. 15 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, take a breather. All right, grab a pretty heavy dumbbell that you would do a lat pull with. This is what it looks like. It's gonna be 1 lat pull, 2 lat pulls, bring yourself up. The weight's gonna help you do that. Sit back down, lat pull, no sit up, lat pull, sit up. Bring yourself up. All right, here we go. Take your time. If the standing, because this is a really deep angle right there, does not work for you, that's okay. I want you to just stick with those like a lat pull to sit up with no stand up. Great job. Oh. Woo. Let's go. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aye. Great job. Love your can-do spirit. High fives. All right, let's stretch it out. What do you say? Okay, so we'll start just standing like we did in our warm-up right here. Arm circles. I just don't know. Can we make these happen? Oh, whew. Doesn't matter which direction you start with because we'll reverse it. Oh. All right, go ahead. Reverse it. All right, now open, close. Alternating the arms that are on top. Big dynamic stretches here. And now let's get that hinge in right here. The Michael Phelps. All right, now let's go ahead and just stretch. I know we didn't do necessarily triceps, just stretch behind the head and just flop these arms down. We'll do 2 more of these. All right, now keep the hands behind the head. Right here, open up. Big chest expansion. Elbows out, arch your back. And then draw everything in. Stretch out your neck. And then open up, chest stretch. And then open up. And here we go. Now, arms out, take the right fist to the left shoulder, scoop it up and under, and just give yourself a nice, strong but gentle pull. Pull this right shoulder down, pull the left shoulder down. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. And then left ear. Oh, this feels so good, to left shoulder. And here we go. Open up. Fist to right shoulder, scoop it up and under, draw everything down. Left ear to left shoulder. And then right ear to right shoulder. And here we go. Take your arms all the way behind you, interlace your 10 fingers, shoot your palms, your fist back behind you, opening up through your chest. Really feeling the pec stretch here, the back stretch. Now take a wider straddle and let's hinge and let the arms fall over our body. Now slowly let these arms come down. Come quick tabletop, 2 cat-cows, inhale, arch. And then exhale, round. One more time, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Now gently press it back into your downward facing dog. Hold this here. Think about your pecs. Taking your pecs, reaching them to your knees, butts pressed up towards the sky. And now let's do this. Walk your feet to your hands. So stay on your tiptoes. Take lots of steps as far as you can get it. Once you can't walk your feet any further, you can walk your hands then to your feet. Let your head hang heavy, and then slowly bring yourself up, 1 vertebra at a time. And Team Ignite, way to go. Y'all, thank you for day 50.
If you'd like to do more workouts like this live with me, I'd love to have you join me. The link is below.